is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It's PSG, they face Bayern Munich, and it's live next on EA TV. A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, action from Europe's premier club competition, the Champions League. This, the first leg of the semi-final. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bayern Munich.
They don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Interesting 90 minutes ahead of us here. Paris Saint-Germain get things started. Hakimi. That might help them. Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in the semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Luis Diaz. Stanisic. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Josip Stanisic. Now Harry Kane. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Dangerous ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Josip Stanisic. Now Harry Kane. Luis Diaz. Good tackle. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Luis Diaz. Good strong play on the ball. Jamal Musiala.
Acres of space afforded Bayern. But really sticking to their task defensively. Kimmich. Konrad Laimer. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Speculative effort. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. And taken short. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Upamecano. On to Olise. Musiala. Harry Kane. Can they fashion a chance? Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Miles from goal. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Promising move this from Bayern. Well, disappointing end to the move. Space afforded PSG. Dembele. Kimmich. Now with Musiala. Kimmich. Bayern have given us away. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Oh, the threat is there. A chance to whip it in. Musiala. Kane. Stanisic. Now with Olise. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Good ball over the top. And an opening! Oh, fine stop. Favouring the short one. Got a chance perhaps. And that is a difficult skill to master.
And he did almost everything right there.
Possession one. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Maybe dangerous here. Can he score? Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Joshua Kimmich. An alert intervention. Josip Stanisic. Jonathan Tah has it. Stanisic. Joshua Kimmich. Now with Upamecano. Luis Diaz. Now with Kimmich. Showing good situational awareness. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. And keeping possession. Upamecano. Lima on the ball. Olise. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Michael Olise. And Kimmich. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
So the ball is moving again, and you've got to say a below-par effort from Bayern in the first half. Will things be different in the second? Well, that one has promise. Well, that throw-in didn't go to plan.
Yeah, strange one that, wasn't it?
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Could reduce the deficit, and he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, he makes this look easy, doesn't he? But I can assure you, this takes a lot of skill to perfect. What a very good finish this is.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Bayern Munich find themselves within touching distance. Nuno Mendes. That's a good-looking ball. Jamal Musiala. And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. He has teammates around him. And strong play here. Chances on. And just like that, the break has stopped. Really top quality defending. Oh, superb skill. And hit with ferocity. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Tah.
Le propriétaire du véhicule immatriculé GF5778PT est attendu d'urgence.
Jamal Musiala. And Diaz has it. Stanisic. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, high quality defending. Good ball over the top. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but timely defending when it mattered. Quick break could be on. Free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Harry Kane. And Diaz has it. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Plenty of support here. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Can he finish? And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Michael Olise. And Kimmich. And Diaz has it. Musiala. Kimmich. Now Harry Kane. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, this could give Bayern a chance to pull level. A corner. Over it comes. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. 20 minutes remaining. And coolly done in the end. Luis Diaz. Stanisic. Jonathan Tah has it. Musiala. Luis Diaz. Jamal Musiala. Joshua Kimmich. Good looking pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Hakimi. Well, space for PSG in the wide position. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. And the attack fizzling out. Harry Kane. Plenty of support here. Musiala. And he did well to cut it out. Harry Kane. They might not get too many more opportunities. Bayern have got to be positive. That's a superb challenge.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Nuno Mendes. Fabian. And he's made headway. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And that'll be a Bayern ball. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. João Neves. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders. And then just take a look at this. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's such a classy finish. Just lifts it over him. Beautiful goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment.
Numéro 14, Benjamin Douvet.
Ball lost by Bayern. Teammates available. Incisive ball. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, as you can see, the skill to set up this chance is absolutely brilliant. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently.
Numéro 7,
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Jamal Musiala. Intelligent ball. Full time then, and job done for PSG. They will carry an advantage with them into the second leg.
Yeah, and what a performance it was. You can see the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game. This tie's not over yet, but they must know, barring a major upset, they're just 90 minutes away from the final now.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
It is pressure cooker time in the Champions League. 4 teams are left and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? Stay right here. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live from Munich on EA TV. And hello to you from Bavaria. We're coming to you from this magnificent arena just to the north of the Munich city centre. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, if PSG perform as they did in that first leg, they will run away with this tie. But they need to concentrate, play with discipline and still work hard.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane.
number 2, number 6, Joshua Kimmich, number 17, Michael Olise, number 10, Jamal Musiala, and number 9, Harry Kane. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. A potentially exciting match in store, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who kick off. Vitor Ferreira. Willian Pacho. Nuno Mendes. Can they take advantage? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Just no confidence on the ball from either side.
Yeah, the passing hasn't been great, has it?
Joshua Kimmich. Now Harry Kane. Luis Diaz. Now with Kimmich. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Dembele. And a simple task for the goalkeeper. PSG doing well to win it back. Joshua Kimmich. Now Harry Kane. Luis Diaz. And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, nicely played. And beyond the last defender, offside. Michael Olise, plenty of support here. Can he put it away? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Kvaratskhelia. Released it nicely. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Long-range effort. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Upamecano. And Diaz has it. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Throw in then for Bayern. Tar. Musiala.
Reminding the food stands will be open after the game if you'd like to get yourself some post-match snacks.
And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. And let's give credit to the defending. And the pass, a good one.
That pass is always on.
And a fine cross. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Kane. Now with Olise. Possession one. His determination there for all to see. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Musiala. And an opening! That is a perfect tackle! Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. And And so a caution it'll be.
Yeah, had to get a card for that challenge.
A very timely interception. Harry Kane. And Diaz has it. Now in a more than decent position. And PSG using width to good effect. The delivery. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and that's a very good header. Under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Kimmich. Now with Musiala. Good looking pass. Will it go in? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. From one side of the pitch to the other. And support available. And he's driving his team forward. Dembele's in the centre. And a time for calm on the ball. Musiala. Ready to break, perhaps. Real chance. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. That's a nice ball. Attempting to place the ball in the back of the net, but not going according to plan. Upamecano. Stanisic. On to Musiala. Luis Diaz. Kimmich. Bayern pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Joshua Kimmich. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. And the pass keeps them flowing. Looking to cut inside. Luis Diaz. Now with Musiala. Oh, genuine chance. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Minge. Beautiful pass. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Oh, chance! That's cheeky! Well, we like to call things as we see them, Stuart, and I must say he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, it's a poor decision in the end. It's way off target.
Bayern with acres of space out wide. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Chance was building.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
And acres of space for PSG out wide. Oh, he's through here. Still could finish. Fabian. On to Mensch. And the cross into the middle. Oh! Words can't do it justice. It's a goal outside the realm of what anyone would think to be normal. Simply spellbinding. So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Jamal Musiala. A really good pass. Harry Kane! Oh, still in with a chance! They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. Hakimi. See the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. And possession changing hands. Nice looking pass. Can he put it away? Oh, it might be. Oh my goodness! That was staggeringly good. Of the highest order.
Well, what a turn to beat the defender, and then a quality finish. It's a great goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Olise. Josip Stanisic. Now with Musiala. Kane. Oh, that's a fine pass. Oh, good vision there. Well, just the tackle that was needed. That's a lovely ball. Interesting pass. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Teasing ball in. And he's through here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Joshua Kimmich. Musiala. Now with Kimmich. Really good interception.
Might do damage on the break. Oh, in with a chance.
"15 minutes left for play. Kimmich.
Now Harry Kane.
Olise.
Showing a great defensive instinct.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Well, that attack collapsed completely. And space for Bayern in the wide position. Harry Kane waits.
Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Great effort to keep that one in play. Neves.
Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, could be. That is a perfect tackle.
Luis Diaz.
Good defending, out for a throw-in.
Bayern throw-in coming up.
Decent looking ball. A good and fair challenge.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And PSG showing good width here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
They are enjoying plenty of space here, Bayern.
Well, strong play to hold the ball up.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease.
It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
That was really good defending.
Fabian.
Dembele on the ball. Could be threatening. Well, a shot from miles out. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Upamecano.
Jonathan Tah has it.
Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Luis Diaz. Not giving it away.
Leon Goretzka. And now it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have made it through to the Champions League final.
Well, those celebrations will be going on for a long time now because they know just how good they've been over the 2 legs. They'll certainly fancy their chances in the final if they play like that.
Well, a stand-up performance it absolutely was from Ousmane Dembele. He turned on the style yet again, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.